W is bringing back once again next month, the following month's pay-per-view of Fully Loaded. This is the pay-per-view of April. Now we're going to start off really hot. A lot of titles on the line tonight. We saw Raiden win at the last pay-per-view to become the new Dungeon Champion. We will now watch him face off against Alex Stone. Have met yet. Alex Stone was a man who came out a year or two. He owned the dungeon when he was around, but due to injuries and just lack of brought back just because, well, we got the money for it, and we'll see how he does. He's been doing really well. He's coming up. He's earned an opportunity to face Raiden in the weeks prior. One of the best men in the dungeon, men like Star Power and Overhauling. But, of course, Raiden is now champion. Let's see if that mindset changes. Let's see if Raiden can prove that his mindset's fixed and he's ready to defend the title, not just win it. Raiden's been a champion for the first time in his history, and he is so proud of what he is holding. I doubt he wants to chance it against Alex Stone. But we will see here tonight, guys, and we have a lot of matches planned for you. We got Evan Myers versus Duke Dynamite for the Intercontinental Championship. We got Tyson Parker versus Spiker Legend for the United States. And that's just those are the two matches to follow. But first things first, Dungeon Championship on the line. Can't wait to show it to you guys.
Is scheduled for one fall.
And here comes, that's Alex Stone, I'm sorry. Raiden comes out after. Alex Stone coming out, he's saying, I'm going to make sure that Raiden goes unconscious. One lights out kick, and I'm going to be the new Dungeon Champion. We're going to find out. He is very confident, he is very ready, but there's only one way to find out if Alex Stone can do what he says he can do. Going one-on-one with Raiden.
There is an absolutely big fight
very
in the arena
interesting
for this
to
one.
say the least.
From the vibe here currently, it seems to me
but
like
we are also going to have a lot of matches. But we're going to be showing off something later tonight, something huge tonight. Our first ever women's, our top knockouts are going to go at it and try to become the new top knockout in the company. And we'll see who it is at the end of the night. It's going to be very interesting. I am ready to see it. But that will be a second portion of the show, mostly because one of our women is not ready, and I gotta check on her before the match starts. But we'll go through all of this, and then we will see it. And it's gonna be very interesting. I am ready. It's going to be we got some amazing matches to come, and it's going to be unstoppable, uncrazed, and we're just starting off with our first match. It's going to be freaking epic, and I cannot wait. Here comes the fresh and new Dungeon Champion, and he looks ready. Raiden, now he's been overlooked, underestimated, and everything of an underdog in this company. He's been given opportunities and never could basically be enough to win, but there he is. We saw him beat Overhauling for the championship to become the Dungeon Champion. Now he's going to face off against Alex Stone, and it's going to be crazy.
This will be one we won't
Now, if I'm looking at these two men, I'm thinking, who has the advantage? It's Raiden. You're the champion, but here's the hard part about being the champion is you have to prove yourself. You have to prove who you are and what you're capable of, and that's going to be a tall task against a man who used to be the king of the dungeon in Alex Stone. But enough talk is enough, and we are about to see what these two men are fully capable of. Here we go. Alex Stone, Raiden, Dungeon Championship. Let's get it on. Alex Stone and Raiden kind of tested each other out, seeing who is the more powerful of the two, and it's going to be a very interesting match.
Understandably so.
And Raiden starting to come out hot, not working.
Impact.
Oh, Raiden very smart, catching Stone's lethal feet. And, putting him down right after that. Alex Stone now he's gonna make sure he gets away from Raiden after that move. Maybe get his face looked at. Now here comes Stone going right for Raiden. And Raiden reversing. Looked like Stone was going for a suplex, but it doesn't matter now. Raiden now trying to gain control. Just slamming Stone's head in, trying to maybe concuss him. Stone with a lot of head injuries, a lot of head issues with concussions before. We got to cover. One, very early in the matchup, but always a good idea to check on your opponent and see if they are weakened up enough to be taken out of the match, but of course that was not enough. And now Raiden has dropped Stone.
This is it.
And Raiden with a beautiful DDT to put down Stone. And now we see Raiden setting him up, going for the figure four. Maybe going to try to make Alex Stone tap. Will Stone tap? No. Raiden letting go. Maybe just not understanding if he had it fully in. And oof.
Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear.
Enziguri.
He's making a statement here.
Raiden now has to watch out. Stone is feeling it, and he has the momentum. Oh, watch out. And a DDT! Murder DDT at that. It was a phenomenal DDT by Stone, and now we see why Stone used to be the king, but Raiden's got to stay on it, got to get back to that momentum that he had earlier. Raiden got him up. Gonna make him eat the ropes. Raiden maybe a little overzealous, a little overconfident, but right now he deserves it. He's keeping control of Stone. And finally,
when this guy's on, look out.
Step on the gut, then stepping over, just saying, I am in control.
This one's over.
And here we go again, another beautiful snap DDT by Raiden.
Incredible.
Did you
Raiden cover. 1, 2.
He's not done fighting
Stone
yet.
kicking out, but that was a lot closer. Raiden could feel it. But just keep it going. Raiden now setting up. Last stand is a possibility right here to end Alex Stone.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Stone able to evade. Oof, momentarily mistaken.
Here we go.
Raiden, last stand! But Alex Stone right back to it. That's unbelievable. How is Stone right back to it? That was a beautiful last stand out of nowhere. But it doesn't look like it matters now. It looks like almost an angered Stone more than anything else, and that's incredible to think of. These two men putting on an amazing first match.
Absolutely everything they've got.
Raiden now on the outside, but Stone's not going to give him any breathing room. Here we go.
This is what
Stone
makes
now
him one of the best in the business.
Trying to go to him, but remember, guys, you only have a count of 10, and Stone, you cannot win on the outside.
The championship dreams are fading quickly. We may be looking at
Raiden throwing Stone back in the ring.
Yeah,
Here comes Raiden. Raiden
now,
with a beautiful
guys.
gut kick, but not very effective. Whoa, whoa. Alex Stone, bitter end! 1, 2, no! Raiden kicked out. Stone close, but no cigar with the bitter end. But now looking for lights out. That beautiful kick's coming. Lights out!
Can he finish him
Down goes Raiden, the cover. 1, 2, no! Raiden kicked out of the lights out kick. Holy cow. Now Raiden though. Stone setting right back up. Is he going for the kick again? No. Calf crusher. But the rope breaker, because of where Raiden's right foot was, saved him from that submission. Stone now just aggravated. Raiden not only surviving a lights out kick, but surviving a calf crusher.
Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Oof. Raiden now. Raiden setting up. Could Raiden hit it all? End it all right here. Raiden.
And
last stand. Raiden has
Shoulders down.
1, 2. No!
I don't believe it.
Stone kicked out again. What does Stone have inside of him that's making him kick out of not 1 but 2 last stands? But here comes Raiden, almost upset by what Stone was capable of. Oh no. And maybe yet again looking for the last stand.
It might be cliche, but it's true here.
No, and Stone evading.
He gets him with a reversal.
Oof. Nice way to get away and a neck breaker.
Boom, what impact.
Oof,
This
what a
is what makes
stomp
him
on
one
the
of
head.
the best in the business.
Raiden with a knee to the spine.
We have seen him here before.
Oh no. Raiden with the snap DDT.
That's how you put an exclamation point on a match.
That could be it.
Quickly into the cover.
One.
With the title.
Finn is
champion
still
retains.
your dungeon champion. Holy cow,
These guys were
Raiden
awesome. Let's take another
has
look.
retained.
Almost forgot about this one.
Raiden is still
Oh, I can't believe
and
this.
will stay
And
for
here's
the at least
last
the
piece of
next
the puzzle.
month, maybe less, because if we do weekly shows, the Dungeon Championship is more of a likely
Here is
title to
your
be put
winner,
on the line.
and
But
still
there he is.
Extreme Champion,
Raiden is
Raiden
still your
Cullen.
dungeon champion.
Now that's eking out
but
a win.
that's just to start us off here tonight. We are moving on now to Evan Myers versus the returning Duke Dynamite. We have not seen Duke in a pretty long time, and it's about time we did see him, and he's going to come out here tonight and take on Evan Myers for the Intercontinental Championship, and it's going to be a very good match. But we're going to have Evan versus Duke here. It's going to be very interesting. Intercontinental Championship on the line. All right. Going right back at it, ladies and gentlemen. Evan Myers versus Duke Dynamite. Can Duke Dynamite able to survive? Maybe lock in that terrifying submission that he likes to use. Or maybe he'll just throw Evan around. Or will Evan Myers do what Evan Myers does best and hit a headshot and put down Duke Dynamite? We don't know, guys. That's why we watch the matches. That's why we do what we do here. We want to see what everyone's capable of. But it's always an interesting thing to see what could possibly happen. All right, but Duke Dynamite and Evan Myers is gonna be a good match here tonight. I can't wait to see it. But yeah, we're gonna see it and we're gonna love it. All right, guys, we are looking ready now. We're about to see this beautiful Intercontinental Championship match. Duke Dynamite looks and probably is ready, but you gotta fight your best, and here he is. But Duke Dynamite being where he is right now, he has got to stay on top of his game and get ready for the task at tail. He's fighting Evan Myers for the Intercontinental Championship, and Evan has held that title very close to him since he's won it. And he has not given in at all. But we're going to see what happens here, guys. We're going to see who at the finest wins
ready
this.
For singles action,
Who
Byron,
deserves
what can you
it?
tell us about these two competitors?
Well, I can say that
All right.
both of these superstars come into this match incredibly hungry to prove their dominance here tonight.
All
but
right.
as we all know, only one
Duke
will walk
Dynamite
away with their arm
getting
raised
ready, setting
in
him up.
victory.
But we're gonna skip forward to see Evan Myers in his entrance in the Intercontinental Championship. All right, Evan looks ready, and of course he is putting his title on the line. He better be. That is his Intercontinental Championship, and he wants to prove it and retain it and hold on to it. But Duke Dynamite at his task at hand, and we're going to see the battle of the edge shot, and the explosion suplex that we both see from Dynamite. Dynamite loves to hit it. But everything can always fuse out. Dynamite can put in that submission and make you go
Well, given the shape these superstars appear to be in here tonight, I fully expect to see one of the most competitive matches.
He sometimes likes to explode and throw you with that massive suplex, or just lock you in his clutch and watch you go to sleep. But Evan has no plans of going to sleep, none of those whatsoever. He has one plan in mind, and that's take his right foot and put it through the head of Duke Dynamite and retain the Intercontinental Championship. But only one way to find this all out. Let's watch this match. There she is, though, the beautiful Intercontinental Championship. And here we are, guys, second match of Fully Loaded. We got Duke Dynamite, we got Evan Myers. Let's get it on.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean,
Evan now trying to overpower Duke, put him into the corner.
Endurance and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And Duke Dynamite, pump handle. What a very violent suplex by him.
What a stomp. Good grief.
Duke Dynamite going for a flip.
The collar and elbow tie up in a battle
and now
for control
Dynamite
here.
putting Evan back into the ropes. This is a very interesting way to be. Both men trying to test each other out, but here comes Dynamite. And Evan just overpowering. Oof, just mounted punches, unloading.
The champion into the cover.
Dynamite able to escape of a very weak cover. Oof. Dynamite saying, hey, I'm quicker there, bud. And here comes Dynamite setting up, going right for Evan. Ducked under. Big boot, but Evan still stands. Pump handle. Evan doesn't want to get thrown over like that much more. That's going to do a lot of wear and tear on the body. Oh no, here it comes with the capture suplex.
Nice. Shut it down.
Throwing
caught us all off guard.
Evan all around, and Evan does not want to be here of anywhere. Now we're getting thrown out of the ring. Dynamite just feeling at the top of his game right now. Oh, what a punch by Evan. But Dynamite able to quicken the pace here, trying to keep him in front, and it's not working.
But he's very aware of who he's in there with and what he has to do to
Evan now just
rebound.
lifting Dynamite, but Dynamite reversing.
Expected, especially considering.
Remember, guys, you got to count of 10. I can't even hear what the ref's at right now.
Nobody controls the pace of a
At a
match
count of 6,
like this guy.
Dynamite getting Evan back in. In comes Dynamite.
Axe handle finds its target.
There's an axe handle to the spine, putting down Evan.
He's not going to go quietly.
Oh, and Evan just like, come on. You can't outpower me that way. Evan now throwing Dynamite out of the ring. Saying, you know what, kid? You want to play that game? We can play that game. Oh, Dynamite outpacing Evan right now, but the power of Myers going against the quicker style of Duke Dynamite.
Yeah, this is how people end up getting hurt.
Oof. Russian leg sweeps are always a very beautiful takedown. Count of 4, got to get both men back in the ring. Even though Evan with champions advantage can take the win out there. Can lose out there and not lose the title.
Right now. The challenger is starting to feel the pressure of this high-profile
Evan whipping him into the corner.
I'd never count this guy out, but I'll tell you what.
Evan,
he's not looking so hot
what's
right
Evan
now.
thinking
He's
here?
Really going to need to find
Evan,
a way to
think
get back
twice
in
about
this
what you're about to do.
Back and forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power. Not
Superplex.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Just throwing Dynamite from the top rope to the apron is not a good idea, but it is very effective. Just getting,
Oh my God.
Dynamite able to flip through, stay strong.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
Yeah, situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Now Dynamite, punch to the sternum.
Kick to the...
And now just wearing down the opposition.
When this guy's on,
even though you just got hit with an outside superplex, you are still able to stand.
He wants no part of the
shocking
outside.
Among all beliefs. But here we go again. Evan trying to get control, but Dynamite not allowing it.
This could be all she wrote.
Wait a minute. Oh, there it is. The explosion.
Absolutely punishing.
Will he be victorious?
1, 2.
And he kicks
out.
No,
Evan able to kick out. That explosion suplex does a lot of damage to the back of your neck and your head, and
he's
luckily Evan able to stay alive for himself, but I don't think it's going to matter much longer.
He wants it one more time.
And there it is again!
This one's over, guys!
Duke Dynamite just taking care of Evan. 1, 2.
And he got a near fall out of it. Wow.
Evan kicked out. Dynamite, I don't think he believes it. I don't think Evan even understands where he is, but Dynamite, maybe third time's a charm, gonna go for explosion one more time.
He's looking at it.
And a third explosion.
Oh man, the champ looks
Don't think Evan's got anything left.
Did you see the impact?
He's got the shoulders down.
1, 2.
I don't know too many other guys that would have been able to kick out of that.
Evan is kicked out of 3 explosion suplexes, and it's maybe just angering Dynamite. Like, really, bro? You're taking all of this?
The challenger looking absolutely exhausted in there.
But now Evan,
put up a good fight,
after all that beating, does he have anything left?
For the challenger here tonight.
Watch out. Going for the cross.
Oh, planet.
That's how you put an
what a beautiful cross by Evan.
Guys.
Here's the pin. Title on the
1, 2, 3. Evan Myers, no headshot, but one beautiful cross. Evan will win and
take another look at
stay
these guys getting after
Intercontinental Champion. And that means, guys, we are on to our next matchup.
This was great.
Tyson Parker, the United States Champion, will face Spiker Legend, and that will be an amazing match. It's going to be high caliber. It's going to be all over the place. But can Tyson control the power that is Spiker? Spiker, of course, known for the ruthless aggression that he is capable of, and Tyson Parker better be on his toes. Spiker said he is ready, he is coming, and he doesn't care. He wants his United States title back, and doesn't care what he's got to do to get it. And he's even rocking off a new attire for us here tonight, which Spiker likes changing the tires all the time. So just get used to it. Every month there's going to be a new attire for Spiker Legend, and there it is. A very demonized look for Spiker Legend, a very, like, almost carnaged look. He almost looks like he's been thrown into a garbage disposal and spit back out. And Tyson now looking right at his opponent, just like, that is what you have to face to retain your title. Good luck, Tyson. And may the odds be in your favor. May you get what you need out of this, but retain at your... And we got Spiker.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and is for the United States.
All right, sorry about that, guys. We had to go check on Daniel Cass. Looked like he was having some minor injury issues. Hopefully he's going to be ready for his big-time main event match with Luke Edwards for the Champion of Champions, which is horrifying to think of because that's coming tonight. But here comes Spiker, and he said, I am going to put Tyson down. So far, we've seen both champions retain. Can Spiker switch that and be the first challenger to win the title? And Spiker said, I do not care what I have to do to Tyson. All I know is I'm going to put his skull through the mat. And Spiker looking ready, looking almost just taken over by something, taken over by just pure aggression that he is about to just take it all out on the likes of Tyson Parker. And Tyson Parker, I'm pretty sure, is not ready for this version of Spiker. But yet again, I'm pretty sure no one is ready for what we're about to see out of Spiker. We do not know what goes through this man's head. All we know is he's ready.
Singles action on its way, and it sounds like this arena is more than ready to kick this one off.
The entire motive, the entire everything in his head has changed. Because he's getting ready for it. He says that stomp is all he needs, and the super kick is going to do what it does best. He's going to leave Tyson broken and take the United States Championship. But we can never underestimate what Tyson Parker is capable of, because Tyson Parker is a high-caliber superstar, and there's a reason why he is United States Champion. Now, can Tyson once again prove why he's United States Championship? That's where we figure this out. That's where him and Spiker butt heads here tonight. Spiker held that championship on multiple different occasions. Basically one of the most iconic men to think of. When you think of United States Championship, you think of Spiker Legend, one of the top men to ever held that championship, which makes Tyson want to hold it that much more. And now he's fighting an icon who used to hold the title. And Tyson saying, I want to make my name here at Fully Loaded, push myself, and beat Spiker here tonight. But we're going to find out what Tyson can do, and that smile on his face might not last as long as he wants it to, but as long as he's ready and can fight, anybody has a chance.
Get ready, guys. Big-time singles matches coming up here.
And I can assure you these two superstars have been waiting
I
all day
know
to get
what
their
I'm
hands on
capable
each
of. I
other.
know that my shooting star press will do more than enough. I just got to keep the big man down, which is a hard task if you're trying to keep Spiker Legend down. But if anybody can do it, we're going to see Tyson try his hardest here. Here is the United States Championship, and we are ready.
Introducing the challenger from Charlotte, North Carolina.
We have Spiker. We got Tyson. We got our match. Let's get it on.
And we're underway. Looking at these two
An
men, I don't think there's going to be
back
anything
suplex. We see Spiker just go straight for Tyson Parker. Oh my God. And now we're just seeing violent stomps to the ribs and a kick to the face. And now just looking like he's about to snap. He's about to snap Tyson's arm. No! Just taking those knees and putting them to Tyson's back. Tyson now, I don't think he was ready for this version of Spiker to come out, but there is Tyson trying to understand that, hey, Spiker, I'm not as easy as you think I am. Get ready, big man. But here comes
shoulder breaker.
Maybe not Tyson, maybe just allowing Spiker to speed up, which is horrifying to think of. But now Spiker got Tyson up and just Samoan drop. Yet again, but Tyson able to slow down Spiker, keep the momentum guarded, but only momentarily. Spiker Legend just saying, come on, kid. Both these men going back and forth, making it show how much the United States Championship means. And
the champ starting to stumble
the knee looking like it might have barely caught Tyson there.
Though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere.
Taking down Spiker at his.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight.
Powerful
You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
And a dragon screw, and then
appear to have taken his offense up to this point.
Something very new from Spiker there. Just taking apart the legs and a power bomb.
Now
there was body cast. 1, 2. Oh my God, what was that? Spiker Legend just threw Tyson up and caught him with a power bomb. Something we have yet to have seen Spiker looked like he was about to grab a sledgehammer, but thought better of it. Almost just like, come on, Tyson. He's wanting Tyson to hit him.
Nobody
which is
controls the pace
very
of the match
weird,
quite like
but
this guy.
might cost him. Tyson Parker with the pile driver. Spiker is down, but Tyson's getting him up. The Southern Lights suplex.
Whoa, the Southern Lights suplex. You don't see that very often.
And a cover after it. One.
And a kick out, not even
kick
close
out
on that.
one.
Could take more than that.
Tyson's like, what? What? I just hit you with a Southern Lights suplex, something I won this title with, and you just kick out at one like it's nothing?
Ooh,
incoming impact. Tyson with a big crash.
Oh,
Spiker, though, just kind of looking confused
this is
almost.
What makes him one of the best in the business.
Not going right after Tyson as soon as he gets a reversal. Quick back elbow. Spiker now throwing Tyson in the corner.
Looking for
now
the win.
Facing him forwards. Whoa! We saw Evan do this for the during the Intercontinental Championship match. Now we're about to see Spiker doing it. Spiker's like, you know what, Evan, you didn't do it right. And an outside superplex.
This one's over.
Oh, it's over.
Tyson now realizing that you just went about 15 feet in the air, then crash landed on the floor.
He wants no part of the outside.
Tyson now throwing Spiker back in. Here we go.
Oh,
Tyson,
no.
reverse DDT. Now getting Spiker up, but
He's
Spiker
just
ready for him. Tyson whipping him over the top.
He might have it.
Watch out, apron DDT. We're about to see it.
DDT.
Not good.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Apron DDT. It looks like Spiker Legend's been busted open. That may hurt him later in this match.
Bringing it back into the
Throwing
ring.
Spiker in. In comes Tyson.
And it's reversed.
Drop kick to the knee.
Taken off his feet here.
Whoa!
Like that make him so dangerous.
Moonsault.
I don't
Spiker
like the
top
look in his
rope.
eye here, folks.
What the? What is Spiker doing up there? Spiker, he's very far. What are you thinking? He's very far across the ring. Spiker, not a good idea.
Whoa!
Caught! Tyson Parker caught him. Oh.
Oh, look at that.
You caught Spiker Legend. That's a lot of power. Oh. Oh, went for another dropkick to the knee. Tyson this time a little smarter.
With the championship at stake, you know these superstars will get everything they have
But
to win here tonight.
Strong right. And a suplex of his own.
Oh boy, he is
Spiker
rolling.
now throwing Tyson around. Tyson not enjoying this. Now gonna get whipped into the corner.
Nope, reverses it.
And Tyson, ate an elbow and almost went to almost ate a knee, but Tyson DDT caught Spiker.
Cover here.
1,
And
2,
he kicks
kick out.
Not yet.
Tyson now just gonna start to go to work. Grabbing, trying to head crank,
That's
trying
how
to
you
maybe
wear
just
down your
snap Spiker's neck. If he can't,
Oh my goodness, this
paralyze him, he can't kick out.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Knowing Spiker, he's kicked out of worse. Oof, what was that kick to the
And he dodges out of the way.
knee right there? Just
He's
kinda
looking at
weakened.
it.
Uh-oh, Tyson.
Power
bomb.
Here's the pin, title on the line.
No, into the crab. Boston Crab is locked in.
Can he
Spiker in a
finish the
very
job?
bad situation. Spiker Legend is tapped out.
Here he
Oh
goes.
my
The pin's
Lord.
too late. They tapped
Tyson
out. That's
Parker.
the
Every champion so far, 3 for 3, has retained.
These guys gave everyone their money's
And
worth.
we
Here's
are
another look.
seeing, we saw dominance early from Spiker, but
This was
a finishing
another
ability
great
by
moment.
Tyson Parker.
And I always enjoy watching him
And
perform.
all those drops on his head. I don't know what Spiker was thinking about tapping there.
Here is your
But
winner.
just
and
lost
still
the United States Championship opportunity that he had. And guys, we're on to the Extreme Championship match. We're going to see Death Killer face a very unlikely opponent, Destroyer. Destroyer came through a bracket that we did off the show and won, and he has earned the opportunity to face Death Killer here tonight. But Death Killer is saying, I'm ready for Destroyer. He is not man enough to face me, but you can say what you want, but Death Killer has proven why he is Extreme Champion, beating Edwards before and beating other men, but here comes Destroyer, an unlikely man to challenge this Death Killer, and Death Killer has to take him very seriously. And Death Killer may say, I don't take anyone seriously, I beat everyone, but Death Killer does his scouting. Don't let him fool you. He is always prepared, and he's prepared for Destroyer. We're going to see the Rainbow Cutter versus the Pure Devastational Death Kick. And we're moving very fast through the night here, guys, and we're going to see some crazy upcoming matches, like the Fatal 4-Way for the WTW Championship. We're going to see a massive Youngblood versus Chris Van Cise for the world title. And then we got a Fatal 4-Way for the tag titles, and you're going to see Daniel Cass versus Luke Edwards. Then after that, if you want to stay tuned, you will see shortly after this in the secondary video, our Knockouts are going to compete in a split main event with Daniel Cass and Luke Edwards for our brand new Top Knockout Championship, and it's going to be insane. We're actually going to split the main events and everything else. So after the tag matches, we will split it off to a second show of our main events of Fully Loaded.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
And is Destroyer ready? We know he's thinking, I just gotta hit my moves and I can beat Destroyer. Destroyer says, I don't care what Death Killer thinks I am. I'm going to get respect out of him in this match. I'm going to take his title. But we are going to see what Destroyer is capable of here very quickly. Can he take the pounding that Death Killer tends to hand out? And we know that Destroyer is ready. But fighting a man like Death Killer is very different from what he's normally faced. Death Killer, of course, one of the darkest men in our company, one of the hardest men to understand, but when you watch him in act, Death Killer says he does not respect Destroyer. If Destroyer wants to try to hand him some in this match, he can try.
Dude, WWE's top star is ready to go
coming
here
out, kind of
in
showboating.
one-on-one action.
Death Killer doesn't like that showboating attribute. He comes out and says, I'm going to do what I do best.
I'm looking forward to seeing these two clash.
I'm going to walk down that aisle. I'm going to step between those ropes. I'm going to put Destroyer down. And we're going to find out, can Death Killer do what he says he can do? Now, Death Killer, of course, top end. He is one of the 4 major champions. We have our champion of champions, Daniel Cass. We have him as the Extreme Champion of Death Killer. We have the WTW Champion right now, Viper Storm, and the World Champion of Youngblood. Those are our top 4 in the company right now. Momentum gaining quickly on other men's sides, like Tyson Parker just beating Spiker Legend. Evan retaining his title, and Raiden defending his title. Raiden saying, I don't really want to stay Dungeon Champion forever, but he's like, it's nice holding gold in the company. But Death Killer says, if somebody wants my title, they're going to have to kill me for it. And Death Killer just, there he is, ready as he'll ever be. Death Killer just angered by what he's capable of. And it's going to be insane to think of. And we know what Death Killer can do. We know how powerful he is. And he looks ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for one-on-one action.
And Michael, it sounds to me like this crowd already picked the one who they want to win this match.
Death Killer said, get ready, because you're about to go 6 feet under, Destroyer. If you want my title, you're going to have to go to hell and come back in one piece. And we're about to see the Cutter versus the Death Kick, and best of luck to you, Destroyer, but there's something different about there's Destroyer, there's Death Killer. Let's get it on. Destroyer right after Death Killer.
Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Oh man, this is going to be great.
And Death Killer now saying, you know what, come for it if you want.
Oh, what impact!
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
The champ's absorbing some offense here. He has an amazing opportunity here to cement his legacy as one of the greatest champions in recent memory.
This thing appears to be slipping away from him in a hurry, guys, and you can bet he envisions things going
technical
much
difficulties. These headsets are not the best. Our company might need gets a better ones, but we'll see what we can do with these right now. Death Killer ready. Just
nice job getting out of the
back
way
and forth. Nope. Too quick for Destroyer there. You got to remember how light Death Killer is. A very light man weighing less than 200 pounds. Death Killer is a very small-sized man, but he is quick. At 6'3", though, that's where his long legs get him in such good spots for that Death Killer. A count of 7. You need Death Killer back in that ring, but breaking the count does help. But Death Killer now, you just walked right back into Death Killer's hands, and he don't care about the count. He can win, he can hold on. He can do a draw or lose the count out. He just wants to hurt you. That's all Death Killer ever wants to do is hurt his opponent. At a count of 3, Destroyer, you need to get Death Killer back in that ring. This is what Death Killer wants you to do, is just worry about fighting him. But this is Death Killer's move, but Destroyer does not care. Count of 5, though, you got to get him back. Death Killer now just bouncing Destroyer's head off the post.
We may have a count out here.
Count of 7.
Way,
Destroyer, you need to get back in that ring.
Back into the ring.
Count of 8. Destroyer's in. Death Killer's in. And Death Killer just, after bouncing his head off the post, thinks that's going to be enough.
Not much behind that pin attempt.
Nowhere close. Destroyer showing that heart. But Death Killer just be like, you know what, kid? Good for you. You're showing some heart. I'm proud of you.
The champ looking a little uneasy here.
Rainbow Cutter!
Here's the cover.
1, 2. No! I don't think Death Killer saw that coming, but there was that cutter. On the money. And now he's saying, you know what? You didn't believe in me. You didn't think I was going to beat you. Guess what? I'm going to do my best. And he just hit a rainbow cutter that might have caught Death Killer off guard. But now, might have just angered Death Killer. You know, he's like, you know what, kid? Good for you. You hit your finisher, but I'm still standing. Death Killer now is sending Destroyer out of the ring.
To get back in this thing.
Death Killer's like, you know what, kid? You proved to me that you have heart, but that's just more for me to take from you when I beat you. And Destroyer now, he's like, I ain't losing this. Destroyer said he does not want to lose this. He wants to prove to everyone and himself that he's man enough to beat a man like Death Killer.
He might have it.
But right now, he's about to get 6 feet closer, and he's not going to like the view because he's 6 feet closer to hell.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Very impressive, but is it enough?
We have music playing. We have an issue. I swear to God, if someone interferes, that is Slice's music. What is going on? Death Killer getting angered. Like, what is Slice want? Wait a minute. It's a trick. But Death Killer too smart.
Folks, the title is on.
Destroyer trying to take advantage, but Death Killer just too smart. Death Killer too quick, realized what was happening, and now might have just angered Death more. Destroyer, you cannot do what you were trying to do, and a very nice back suplex dropping Death Killer.
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Now stomping away, and now we see more, and here comes Destroyer.
I knew it was only
beating down Death Killer.
This guy's on fire. When this guy's on, look out.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Missed! Destroyer, you missed! I cannot believe the Destroyer just went for his spinning move and missed, but watch out! Bullet of Steam! What a punch!
My goodness, that connected.
And Death Killer throwing him down. Now Death Killer angered, but that might have cost him. No! Oh! But just hanging off. Death Killer's down and not used to the beating that he's taking right now. And we see a cover. He's cheating! Leverage pin! 2! And the ref almost cost Death Killer. The ref didn't see the leverage pin. That is just cold, but Death Killer doesn't care. What a suplex. just throwing around the body of Destroyer. One. No.
Kicks out.
But that was low, using a leverage pin to try to win one of the major titles. And Death Killer's like, you know what, kid? That was low, and you know it. And guess what, kid? Get 6 feet closer to hell.
Combination kicks. Looks like another
victory
for the champ, Michael.
Wait a minute, Destroyer is not done.
He might have it.
Destroyer got him up. This is what happens. Cutter!
Oh my, that's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match.
Death Killer's down.
Shoulders down, championship.
1, 2, no!
Can you believe this?
Destroyer's like, are you serious? 2 cutters. I even cheated with a leverage pin, and he's still here. And now Death Killer's like, expect less from me?
On, he dodges out of the way. Nobody controls.
Destroyer went for a haymaker, not enough.
Quite like this guy.
Death Killer now throwing him into the corner. I'm confused by what Death Killer's trying to do here. And a DDT putting down Destroyer.
He's not going to go quietly.
No superstar
caught Death Killer there, and this is not where Death Killer wanted to be. And now just mounted punches right to the face. And a stomp for good measure.
For the finish.
Destroyer now.
And now one more time.
Got him up again. Death Killer in a bad spot. 3rd time's a charm. Cutter.
The impact.
That has got to be it.
Oh my God. Could Death Killer lose? 1, 2. New champion.
And this match is over.
Destroyer beat Death Killer. Oh
now let's look back at that amazing action.
God. Destroyer.
Yeah, he's putting in the work.
Death Killer.
Look at him go. He's getting it done here. He really put on a great show.
Here is your winner and new Extreme Champion, the Destroyer.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
That's a big win any day of the week, on any show, in any arena, Michael.
And I can imagine there aren't too many people at home regretting tuning in for that amazing match. Wow.
All right. Destroyer retains, guys. We're on to our fatal 4-way for the WTW Championship here. And this is where stuff gets interesting. 4 men fighting for 1 title because they all said they deserved an opportunity, and they're all getting an opportunity. This was going to be a one-on-one match between Viper Storm and Kid Lightning because Viper Storm has turned his back on his brother Kid Lightning and has joined the apocalypse. And now, but Max Payne said, I deserve an opportunity just as much as Kid Lightning, and he proved it by defeat. You know what, kid? Fine. And then Alpha saying, you know what? If everybody else is getting an opportunity, I want one. And Alpha earned it, beating Viper. So Max Payne right now, of these 4 men, the only one that really hasn't proven that he deserves an opportunity. But as it stands right now, these 4 are ready. Viper Storm is your champion. The challengers of Alpha, Payne, and Lightning. There is no eliminations here. First pinfall, new champion. Viper does not have to be part of the count to lose his championship. But we've seen 4 incredible matches with Destroyer, our first new champion of the night. Which, insane to think of, beating Death Killer. But it took 3 cutters to do it. But Death Killer hit no death kick in that match, and that's what probably cost him. Hit 2 6-feet-unders, but no death kick. But that's what happens in WCW. If you're not on the top of your game versus everyone you face, you're going to lose. And now these 4, they seem ready. And, well, are you guys ready to watch? 4 big-time names going at it for 1 title. We got the run-through kick, Sister Abigail, lightning crash, and the Eye of the Storm. It's going to be amazing. Whether you like it or whether you don't, it's going to be a good-ass match. And guys, we're gonna get ready for this. These top 4 men are gonna go for the WTW Championship. Now I'll give you a little more rundown. Viper, Storm, and Kid Lightning are on a team, High Voltage, but Viper turned his back, said I don't give it. And Kid Lightning was in a normal one-on-one match versus Zuko. Viper Storm came down, lifted him up, and just F5'd him, and Zuko wins. And Kid Lightning wanted answers and got an Eye of the Storm instead. And now Alpha's saying, you know what, all these little kids are fighting, but the big guy in the company is going to come through and put his foot through 3 of their faces and win the title. And Alpha's been known to win these kind of matches where there's multiple opponents because of how vital he is, how quick. And Alpha said, I do not care what these men think they are. I'm the best guy here.
Kentucky, weighing in at 250 pounds.
Alpha is ready, and that's what's going to be interesting. With these 3 men, Alpha's the biggest, the most powerful. But Pain can equal that power, so maybe you'll see Pain and Alpha work together, knock out these 2 kids that everyone says are fighting. It's going to get very interesting, to say the least. But here we stand, guys, right now. Alpha's coming into the ring, and we know what Alpha's capable of. We've seen it before. But here comes Kid Lightning. Now, Kid Lightning, of course, you saw him last month almost win the Champion of Champions. But he couldn't do it. Daniel Cass was too much for Kid Lightning. But the Fatal 4-Way, is there enough? Does he have enough? Okay, guys, these headsets suck. I'm really gonna buy a new one. I think the mic's acting up or something, but wait, that's all that matters. But we know what Kid Lightning is capable of. We've seen him do it before. Can he win a Fatal 4-Way match? This isn't that one-on-one match with Daniel Cass where Daniel Cass is your only focus. You have 3 other men that want to hurt you. Alliances is the biggest key in this match. Can you work with someone to get rid of them, but can you get rid of them to win the match? Like Fatal 4-Ways, if Alpha hits the run-through kick, get Alpha out of the ring and pin the guy he just kicked in. And we now know that Lightning and Alpha are both come down, they're both ready. Here comes Max Payne. And we know what these men are capable of.
And introducing the challenger from Damascus, Syria, weighing in at 257 pounds, Max Payne.
Sounds like this crowd is ready for this Fatal 4-Way match to get underway.
And at the risk of sounding impulsive, this match has the makings of being a Match of the Year candidate.
All right. Max Payne just sitting there echoing, saying he's ready. But now, these 3 men can say what they want. But here is the champion. The man who has angered all 3 of these men by just picking one apart, pissing off Alpha, pissing off Max Payne, and then throwing away his allegiance with Kid Lightning. So if you have to say this, Viper Storm did this to himself. And I saw a comment, someone said, wow, yeah, we're doing some top caliber matches here, and just
introducing
be prepared.
Champion.
Viper Storm is the top of his game. We saw what he was capable of to win the championship. What's he capable of to retain?
Storm.
And there he is. Viper's walking down. You feel the confidence echoing off of him. He is what you call arrogant, egotistical. He's a big head in the company. He thinks that he's all everything, but he is. He's won these matches before. He's done crazy like this in the past, and that's where stuff gets amazing.
Earlier today, I'm willing to bet the monitors in the back are sold out for this one.
Sorry about that, guys. My backstage crew's being a little weird, so they're kind of being a little distracting. But we'll see what's going on here. Let's get ready for this match. We got a fatal 4-way going on tonight. Come on. WTW title on the line, and there she is, the beautiful championship. Getting ready. And we got an active chat for once in the company. We have people that are they're telling me what they want to see, and it's interesting. There's Alpha, there's Lightning, there's Payne, and there's the champ. Let's get it on. Fatal 4-way here tonight. Of course, Lightning and Viper right after each other. Ex-teammates now turned enemies.
Is that it can lead to the formation
Alpha now going right after Max Payne.
To have to worry about when you're competing against 3 other superstars.
Jesus, Alpha is showing the power. He's bigger than the 3 men in this match, so he's going to show it off.
You have to have your head on a swivel at all times.
Viper controlling and Alpha just throwing. Jesus. Beautiful drop kick by Kid Lightning. Max Payne with a shoulder tackle. What a kick by Payne, just trying to decapitate. And a beautiful suplex. I just laugh because the one time I don't have the comments to where I can see them. Y'all want to comment? So stuff happens. I'll pull it up. I'll pull up the broadcast on my side screen, and I'll see what's going on. But right now, guys, this is a beautiful top-end match. We're seeing stuff we normally don't see from these 4 men. We got Viper Storm out there just bouncing Kid Lightning's head off the post.
What a stomp! Good grief!
And right now we got a great match going on here, guys.
Eludes that one.
Payne now maybe thought about leaving Alpha alone, but he's coming right back to it. And
oh, he turns it around. DDT! The challenger's taking on some offense. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
At this point, it's still anybody's match, Cole, but he's got to be careful not to take too much more punishment here if he wants to be the one walking away with the win.
All right, guys.
Early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Well, now I can see what our fans are commenting out there, and it's mostly just one person.
Here it comes. He's got him. He's looking at it.
Viper Storm is stealing Kid Lightning's finisher.
He's definitely starting to lose it here.
It up.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
And here we go, guys. These men are going back and forth.
And it's reversed. The challenger not in a great
and Iron Storm! Lightning's down.
That one, this could be over.
Oh boy, he is
cover. These 2 other men are too busy hitting each other. 1, 2, and Lightning kicked out.
A human torture rack.
We got a torture rack, and oh my God!
Piercing elbow.
Max Payne setting up.
Here he goes.
Sister Abigail.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Cover on Lightning. Viper already prepared.
This attack.
Now Payne trying to just hurt Kid Lightning, and Viper's like, no, that's what I want to do.
Continuing to punish them. Oh boy.
Whoa! And we got a senton from Max Payne.
He's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Flattened like a pancake.
And a Sister Abigail to Alpha. Everyone's down. 1, 2. No!
Take more than that to keep him
That
down.
was Max Payne's best opportunity, and he did not capitalize.
What's he got in mind?
Oof. Alpha now taking control. Max Payne saying, I don't care, big man. Come do what you want. But Max Payne might not be strong enough to take... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Viper got Lightning up. Run through kick. Ah, 5. 1. Alpha stopping Viper. We saw a run through kick and an F5. And now Alpha taking care of Kid Lightning.
Oh boy,
Everyone is down. Viper's down. Well, not anymore because Alpha got him back up.
going for it all here.
Eye of the Storm.
Now that's the champion into
1. Lightning able to stop it, but oh my God. Viper now. Got it. Kid Lightning. This is very risky. Max Payne taking care of Alpha, but Viper with the superplex.
Shut it down. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And Max Payne, no, momentarily in the ring, just with Alpha. Brainbuster.
That was nasty.
And we see a head crank performed by Max Payne, and oof.
Look at the torque.
Sometimes life be like that, Kid Lightning. Your head's gonna bounce off some things, and here, have a second time.
Oh, he's able to reverse it.
And right now, Alpha not being able to gain momentum on Payne.
Challenger in some big trouble here.
Oof.
He can't find a way
Eats
to
the
bounce
ropes
back
there.
in his fatal four-way match.
Almost all the social media activity. But
Viper thrown back into the ring.
He's about to let them all down.
Alpha taking care of Viper. Max Payne rolling the out. Oh, what a freaking headbutt!
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Superman punch!
Nice job getting out of the way of that one. Comes up big.
Kid Lightning, it's now just Kid Lightning and Alpha. Kid Lightning, Styles Clash.
We made quickly into the cover. With
1.
the on the line.
Max Payne stopping it before it can get any farther.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
Oof. Power bomb into the crab.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Kid Lightning tapped out.
When this guy's on, look out.
Max Payne is your new WCW champion. Viper Storm not even involved in the count, and that's what a fatal four-way is all about. Max Payne, new champion.
One superstar,
Viper, you missed your opportunity and lost your title. Max Payne, back-to-back new champions. Max Payne is the new WTW champion.
Max Payne.
I can't imagine the pain that must have been inflicted by that move.
That was 4 competitors.
And that means, ladies and gentlemen, we are on to the next. Youngblood, Chris Van Cise, world title. This is going to be iconic. This is going to be a war between these two men. You're not going to see a one-sided fight from either man. But Youngblood already promised that he's going to blood drive and blood drive and blood drive Cise. And Cise is like, you talk a lot, but you're going to eat shit after I kick shit you. So, let's see who can back up their mouth, basically here. Will Chris Van Cise kick shit, or will Youngblood blood drive Cise? But, hey, only one way to find out, and that's by watching these matches. But here we guys are. We are now 5 matches in, and we have had 2 title changes, 3 defense. Could we see another title defense, or could we see a new champion in Chris Van Cise? This is going to get interesting. We always know these men gonna do what they can at the best. And here we go, guys. If I had to give one man an advantage, give it to Chris Van Cise. He's been pushing himself lately, teaming with Spiker legend Daniel Cass, learning more. Youngblood now, of course, just him and Sabin. Now you got to think, can Cise pull something out that Youngblood won't expect, and can Youngblood do the same? But when you look at finishers, Cise's finisher is just quicker and can happen from nowhere. And that's what we're looking for here. Who can win this? Who do you have your money on?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Here comes
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing.
I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
Alright guys, these headsets really do suck. That mic just literally fell in my hand. But that's... And now here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Youngblood. Youngblood, the arrogance on him is higher than anybody else I've ever met in this company. He is cocky beyond all the words. And he says, I'm ready to put down this man that Cise believes he is. This god. And he says he's going to do it. Youngblood's like, I don't care what Cise has accomplished because I'm just going to put him down, hold my title, and walk out.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like
you have to watch out for Cise. That
settling it in the
lethal kicks that he can perform,
Michael.
that lethal kick shit could put you down. And that's where stuff can get interesting. And we're about to see that right here tonight. But we got Youngblood and we got Cise and we got one hell of a world title match, and there she is, the beautiful WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And there's Cise, there's Youngblood. Let's get it on.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that. These guys are going to have a match you'll want to watch over and over again.
Youngblood now kind of just toying with Cise, being like, come on, anything you can do, bro. You gotta be able to get out of it. And Cise is like, okay, I better run right for you. He's so confident. And Youngblood now regretting his choices. Watch out. Oh, lethal. The lethal feet of Cise just taking care of Youngblood right now, putting him down. What a clothesline.
Beautiful technique.
What a roundhouse kick. Youngblood maybe just upset, like, what the hell? Slice just shot out of a cannon like he didn't even care what Youngblood was capable of. Slice now bouncing Youngblood's head off the turnbuckle, and 10 times for good measure.
Back inside the ring now.
Youngblood now saying, you know what, I threw you out there, but now I'm just going to bring you in the hard way. Oof, what a suplex.
Back between the ropes.
And now Slice just trying to take care of Youngblood.
Looking for the exclamation point.
Incoming. What are we about to see from Slice? Lethal legs just sending in the midsection. And Youngblood just driving his knee in the midsection, and Slice like, okay, cool. Good for you, bro.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Bringing it back
Throwing
into the ring.
Slice back in. Youngblood went for something, doesn't matter now. But going right back with it with Slice here.
With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an
You got a pump handle look.
battle.
A pump handle reverse looking ish slam.
When that happens,
Youngblood backing up. Is he thinking about the spear? Nope, thought better of it. Now Slice able to get time to get out of that ring. Reverse, just a release suplex toss there, just throwing Youngblood around. And a cover on Youngblood. Ref taking his sweet old time. One.
Kick out, referee right on top of the action.
That's all right, Cole.
He's in
Lethal
trouble.
leg. Youngblood gonna get up. Not liking what he's gonna see. Kick shit!
Don't be surprised if you crown a new champ here.
Got the shoulders down.
1, 2.
And the champ kicks out.
There is no quit in this man tonight.
Youngblood maybe not ready for what Slice could just perform out of nowhere. The kick shit we saw there quickly.
Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no
plans
on losing the
Youngblood now be like, you know what? You know what, Slice? You gonna show off lethal legs? Youngblood thinking about something here. Maybe show off his lethal legs. There it is. What a drop kick.
We know what this is.
Cover after the drop kick. 1, 2. Slice kicked out.
Guard there, I guess.
He showed up here tonight for a fight.
Youngblood
exactly
almost
what we are
retained
seeing.
his world title and now just upset. And here comes Youngblood. And yeet.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
And down goes Slice.
He's feeling invincible right now. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Youngblood setting up. Spear.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Putting down Slice.
Down.
1,
Championship on the
2.
line.
No.
And there's the kick out.
He can withstand a lot
Youngblood's
more
like,
punishment, I can
what?
promise you that.
Excuse?
He knows
One
he's
back.
in trouble.
Youngblood
Here he goes.
setting up for a blood drive. Got Slice up. And a blood drive.
To do it. Quickly into the cover with the title
1,
on the line.
2, 3. Youngblood has retained, took what Slice could give, and then blood drive. Youngblood shall retain. And now, guys, we're on to our last part of the opening show matches here before the main event.
He ain't playing here.
Youngblood retaining is
the entire match, as you can see
powerful.
here.
He showed what he's capable of, and with Youngblood being the way he is, just retaining. And now we're going to be moving on to a fatal four-way for the tag titles. We saw the Hit Squad win these. Now we're going to do the exact same thing of the way they won this. We are going to see a fatal an 8-man four-way ladder match for the tag titles. It's the quickest way to probably do this, to not do pinfalls and submissions, eliminations. But here we go. Razor and Blade, the members of the Hit Squad, will take on the men who deserved it by winning all of this. Star Power and Colossal. If I can find Star Power, Jesus. Alright, guys, we saw what Legacy is capable of, and there's Star Power and Colossal. We also have Jacob Cass and Michael Cass, CWO, coming at it as well. And then we have Apocalypse. Phoenix and Zuko gonna work together here. And we got a fatal four-way for the tag titles. And guys, our arena isn't capable of holding this match, so we're gonna have to put these 8 men in a secondary arena. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, you ready for these 8 men? They're about to put their lives on the line for our enjoyment, basically. And this is a ladder match. First team to climb the ladder, pull down, and that member of that team will win and become tag team champions. And we're waiting because so far nothing's happening. And here we go, guys. Here comes Colossal and Star Power. Star Power looks angered. He's like, you know what? I got this. Legacy, we got Colossal over here just checking out the arena, something he's not used to being in, something this big that can actually hold him. And Star Power just looks upset, looks ticked off about something. Maybe just because they feel like this should be a one-on-one match.
Here we go, guys. The title is hanging from the ceiling, and we're ready to get this thing underway.
And maybe that's why Star Power's upset. He feels like him and Colossal earned this one-on-one opportunity, and it turns into a fatal four-way because CWO and Apocalypse feel like they belong here as well, and which they earned. Of course, Legacy had no thing to do with the reason Apocalypse and CWO were in this. Both these teams fought in high-caliber matches and have beaten the Hit Squad the past couple weeks. Here comes one half of the Hit Squad. Blade's coming down. One half of the tag team champions. Blade, of course, always ready for a fight, and here he comes. Now, commentating on one of these matches is going to be
as the title
very
gets in a position
hard.
Here, let me remind everybody that the only way to win this match is to climb the ladder and grab the gold.
You see it above us, the championship.
No pinfalls, no submissions,
no pinfalls, guys. No submissions, no countouts, no nothing.
The winner will be the first superstar who can successfully ascend the ladder
down that
and take
championship.
possession of the
Your
title.
team wins.
But I assure you, it's not quite as easy as it sounds.
And here we seen Blade enter now. We have Legacy in the ring. I guess the champions don't want to waste time. Blade already entered. And we are moving on to our next man entering this matchup. Who is the next team that wants to come down? And right now we maybe having a slight technical difficulty with our team. They're not really telling the other men when they're good to go. So right now we have some weird silence. Razor just appeared. Razor? What are you doing? I guess Razor doesn't feel like entering. Just freaking appears. And this is CWO's this is CWO at their best. Coming down, tag titles on the line, looking to win what they believe they never lost. They believe they're the best tag team in this company, and they look to prove it here tonight. And don't they look ready? Jacob Cass and Michael Cass. Jacob Cass, Michael Cass just pumping each other up, getting ready for the match. Jacob Cass just taking off, getting ready. Michael Cass already in the ring. And now, guys, we're going to move on to the next. And we know that Blade's down there now. Razor just kind of felt like appearing. I don't know what that was about. CWO's down there. Legacy's down there. Here comes Zuko. Zuko is extremely ready. He is already the undisputed champion, and he's like, I want the tag titles, and I want them now. And here Zuko is. He is saying, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to win this. I'm going to win this like I've won everything else. You can see that undisputed title around him. He's ready. And he is angered. Just ready to hurt. What he does best. And he's about to do it again.
We're literally just seconds away from kicking off one of the most exciting matches in all of WWE, the ladder match.
And tonight, the championship hangs high above the ring as these superstars
saying,
will likely use
coming.
every resource available to them to ensure they're the first one up that ladder.
And now we know that Zuko, you can feel the energy that came off him right there. He's ready to beat heads in and win the tag titles. But every man, all 8 of these men want to be champion at the end of the match. After this match, guys, we'll take our break, and then we'll be back for the Champion of Champions and the Top Knockouts. Here comes Phoenix. The man who says he has risen from the ashes has been reborn. Phoenix is back. And Phoenix now just saying, you know what, everybody says they're ready, but when they look into my eyes, they can feel it. They can feel how ready I am. Phoenix walking his way down the ramp, getting ready for no mercy. He's going to do what he does best. Fully loaded and destroy.
As we look up at the title hanging from the rafters, you have to wonder what's going through the superstars' minds right now.
I'd have to imagine a couple things. First, they clearly want to be the first one up the ladder. And secondly, they want to do it while almost avoiding serious injury, which is easier said than done.
And Phoenix, they can see, you can feel it. He is ready. And right now, he's working his way down. Alright guys, we're going to skip through, mostly because this is going to take forever if I don't. And we want to see this match more than importantly. Yes, we understand these men can enter. It's harder to do that, but we want to see this matchup. All men have entered. Now it's time to see it. Here we go. All 8 men gonna go at it. We're gonna try to pay attention as best we can, but this is gonna be hard.
Knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg.
Boom, what impact!
Nailed it.
And we got Jacob Cass Colossal. We got Star Power and Phoenix.
What a drop kick.
We got Blade and Zuko.
Tear the features clean off your face.
Ooh, what impact! Oh my God, what a forearm! Now back to the ring.
Ooh-wee. I'm gonna destroy your face.
And
Side effect is heating up
getting
now.
flashbang on the side there.
What a stomp! Good
Jacob
grief.
Cass just smacked into the ladder. The ladder fell down. Phoenix throwing Star Power out. The ring's starting to empty.
Vertical suplex.
Michael wants Jacob. Michael wants Razor.
counter here.
Colossal wants Razor.
We've seen this before.
We got played with a double tap axe kick. Star Power. Future shock. We got signatures flying all over the place.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Showing off some of his speed there.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And Michael Cass now getting a hold.
Sit-out powerbomb.
Oh, that's great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
He's looking at it. On he dodges
Michael
out
Cass,
of the way.
watch out. Crash.
Oh boy.
Landing, just jiving.
Pearson.
Elbow drop right on the
much he has
Razor's
left.
heart.
Now that's what I call.
Oof, what a
Can
kick.
he finish the job? He's making a statement
Fairly
here with this
violent
attack.
kick as well
This
there,
guy's
guys.
on.
We are seeing
Look
what
out.
WCW at its best, and these 8 men are proving it right here in this ladder match.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
Nobody controls the pace of him. He's not going to go quietly.
And
No
Razor,
superstar will
end of days!
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
And now
Wow, I thought he
Zuko
was a
going
goner.
after Colossal. No, but Jacob just doesn't want Colossal to pull that momentum.
You
Melee
can't believe
kick!
this one's over. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
And Star Power again with a future
He's
shock.
back in control here.
Oh, nasty impact.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes.
Razor now
he's such a
teeing
champ.
off.
Beautiful, but he's got to capitalize now.
Looking for a repeat.
Jacob
A
trying to
bad
hide
place to
from
be for the
Razor, but I
champ.
don't think he knows where Razor
Beautiful
is.
technique.
Incoming missile.
Okay, this time has to do it.
He wants it one more time.
Oh
Phoenix
boy, he is rolling.
getting rid of Star Power. Now
Is
it's
that
just
it? Is it over?
2 men in the ring, Razor and
He's
Jacob.
making a statement here with this attack.
Oh,
He
Jacob
wants
is
no part of the outside.
cleaning Razor's
Escapes trouble there. Going all the way up.
Blade going top rope.
Look at the man.
Watch out.
Slam.
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Star Power
There's no way this match isn't
Jacob
over
Cass to
after
the
that
top. Has the ladder, but lose. Famouser.
That's how you put an
And
exclamation point
Jacob
at the end of the
paying
match,
for
guys.
going after the title.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, it didn't look any less brutal the second time around.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Michael in a bad way.
In WWE,
Luckily able to save himself.
outside the ring as there is inside the ring. Try working with Saxton at ringside.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Razor's down.
Back inside the ring.
The Hit Squad is down and out right now. Legacy starting to gain
I don't know
momentum.
how much gas he has left, guys.
Watch out. Michael Cass eating a ladder. Colossal now using the ladder
The
to
ladder finds
hurt
the mark.
Michael Cass.
It'll be tough to bounce back from that one.
And now you can kind of see Legacy holding the ring. Colossal going to climb the ladder. Star Power trying to watch to see
he's
who's
heading
coming
back
to.
in.
And he's going to stop Zuko, or attempt to. And yes, there it is. Now stopping Zuko. Blade able to get the ladder out.
The superstar's
Phoenix.
dangerous both inside and outside
Electric
the ring.
chair to
When this guy's
Colossal.
on, look out.
Zuko
Toss
going
to the
out of the
outside.
ring. Throwing
Nobody controls the
Throwing
pace
Michael
of a
Cass
match
out.
quite like this guy. You gotta believe this one's over.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Back in the ring now.
Oh, man, a little extra luster behind that kick. That's what he was looking for, Michael.
When this guy's on,
All
look
right,
out.
now we're
Oh,
back
boy,
at
he
it.
is rolling.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition. Absolutely not. Look at that in a second time.
We got
He might have. Oh,
Colossal
what a slam.
The
taking
title
care.
is slipping away here.
Phoenix though,
Absolutely.
only one in the ring, only one paying attention.
DDT.
Can he finish the job? Nobody controls the pace of
Everyone
a
else
match
is too busy trying to
quite
hurt each
like
other.
this
Phoenix
guy.
has
Kick
hold of the
On the
championship.
mark.
The champ's in a bad way now,
Could
Cole.
Phoenix
Never
win
wanna
this?
Be on the receiving end
No.
of those. Oh,
Jacob
boy, he is
Cass.
rolling.
Trying
Gets
to
out of the way of that one.
stop Phoenix.
Big time impact
Here
from
comes
way up
Zuko,
high.
though, realizing
that
that
might just be
Jacob
the
trying to
final
stop
nail
him.
in the coffin.
And Michael Cass got Jacob. Not Jacob, Zuko. Double stick.
Game, set, match. This one is
And
over.
electric chair to
Yeah,
Jacob.
you don't want to get dropped like that. That's for sure.
Lariat. Oh, and the ladder finds the mark.
Going to be tough to bounce back from that one. Oh boy, he is rolling. Not sure how much he has left.
Men flying everywhere.
No, there's the reversal.
And then end the days.
Incredible.
To think, I almost wrote him off early. No way.
And another end the days.
Now it's time to
And
capitalize.
Blade double
This
tap
is
X
what
kick.
makes him nail it. The champ's in a real bad place right now. He's making a statement here with this attack.
Harsh impact. This might be it. Oh my.
All right, Phoenix
And if he
taking care
hits
of Blade.
this one's over. Into the neck breaker. He's looking at it.
Taste the ash for Blade.
The challenger simply will not be denied.
Jacob Cass running. Everybody realizes that Phoenix is right behind him.
With some attitude. This is what makes him one of the best in the business.
Nasty impact. And there it is.
Future shock.
Can he finish him off here?
Hit Squad
He might
going
have
kind
it.
of taking out Legacy and
Oh, what a combo!
Wow, I'm just as surprised as
Star
you guys
Power
are.
and Legacy trying to win
Very
it.
impressive, but is it an...
And a taste of ash off the ladder.
Oh boy, he
Phoenix
is
is
rolling.
crazy, to say the
He's
least.
looking banged up here, guys.
Legacy
Warm up the
and
bus.
the ring
This
before.
one is over.
Zuko realizing that everyone's left, and Zuko going to try
Here
to
he
win the
goes.
championship.
He's looking at it.
Blade and Jacob realize it.
But can he follow up here? Hey, practice makes perfect, right?
Oh my God, we have new tag team
That match
champions.
deserves another look. Here we go.
Man,
Zuko
oh man, look at
Phoenix
that.
Apocalypse
Check him out here.
wins it.
Remember this?
And guys,
this is how
that's
he
going to be
ended
it for the first broadcast, because we got to go check on stuff for the next part. We'll see you then.